It's book club, and this month we're reading 10x is Easier Than 2x. This has been such an interesting book because it gives a lot of examples of people over the course of history who 10x their lives, right? So it's not just about business necessarily, but it's about really investing in what you're passionate about and what your hobbies are so that you can live a 10x life. And there are a couple things that we read that I thought were really interesting. The first is the shift in the 10x mindset. So instead of spending the 80% on existing work and 20% on innovating, which will help you get to 2x, you have to shift and do 20% of what you're doing today and 80% of new innovation work if you want to get to 10x. And I think especially as an entrepreneur, this is something that we skip over and we think, oh, I need to keep the business running as is. And then once I get to a certain number, then I can start to innovate, as opposed to just kind of like cleaning the slate and saying that we have to do new things. He also talks a lot about the identity shift required in order to go from 2x to 10x. And I think a lot of the time in my business, at least, there are things that I've kept doing because it's what everybody does or it's what I've always done, rather than thinking about, okay, if I really wanted to scale to a certain point or I really wanted to close at a certain rate, I need to charge X or I need to do these types of events. And you have to first believe that you yourself, the person, is capable of those things before you can really go out and do them. So if you guys are enjoying book club so far, come back next week and we are going to wrap up 10x is Easier Than 2x and start book 2.